Welcome to Helping Organisations Thrive. I'm your host, Julian Roberts. Today and on this episode, I don't have a guest, and there is a purpose behind that. What I wanted to do through this podcast is to weave in little episodes of my reflections, perhaps on an interview with a guest, or my thoughts I've been going through when I've been talking to organisations, helping them, coaching them, and building resilience. And so these episodes are going to be weaved in, and they're going to be small enough that I'm calling them Boost. And it's to give you a little boost, just like taking your morning smoothie full of all the nutrients that you need for the day. So it'll be a little boost of insight, of thoughts that will generate some impact and boost to your day. So they're going to be quite short in that context. And so today I just want to give some thought to how we build resilience and how we build resilience for now and the future. And there's a lot of talk about resilience, and we know that resilience is that capacity to overcome challenges, adversity, to have that ability to not break under the stress that we may face in particular situations or events. And it's almost like like bamboo. In the wind, it just bends and then bounces back, and it's that ability to bounce back, and that's what resilience is. And we know that resilient individuals create resilient cultures that create then resilient organisations. And one thing I've realised is that with resilience is having that ability, whether you call it mindset or approach, is to accept change, is to not be so thrown by change or adversity in such a grand scale that when it comes at you. And it's that ability to try and put yourself proactively and prepare yourself, prepare your system, prepare your mind, prepare you as an individual for change. And we do that by, creating opportunities for us to experience change, perhaps under a sort of more controlled conditions, as in we're proactively doing, as opposed to it's being forced upon us. But the more you prepare yourself for change, you're better aligned to accepting it and overcoming it when it gets thrust upon you in situations. And one way is to, put yourself in an uncomfortable position. And we know that whole growth comes out of being uncomfortable, and that's really important. And by being uncomfortable, you become more resourceful, you get more readiness, more awareness of what's going on. And I think we need to proactively put ourselves in a place that is slightly uncomfortable. And that's done on a daily or weekly basis. Because we know that change, pardon the sort of expression of it, it is constant, is inevitable, it's here to stay. All those cliche words that we use, and even more so now, it's on a grand scale. So to be resilient, we need to be able to accept change and be prepared for change. And to increase your capacity for change, to prepare yourself for change, start thinking of ways of creating those opportunities where you're feeling slightly out your comfort zone, but also slightly in a place that you're not used to. And it can be as simple as the way you go to work, whether you drive, go on the train, however you do it, go a different route, go a different way. Instead of turning left, turn right. come into your workplace from a different perspective. Firstly, you'll see things in a very new way, but you will learn things along the way, and you'll be in a slight, I'm not so sure about this. This is going to take longer than I normally do. I normally, park at car park A and it takes me 3 minutes walk and I don't even have to think about it and I'm there. Now I've parked somewhere else. I've got to spend a bit more time. I've got to look at my map, see where I'm going. You've got to think a bit more about it, but it's preparing yourself for change, because you're in that sort of change mindset. You're creating a behaviour of responding to certain new things, new situations. You might meet new people, new situations, new smells along the way. So that could be a very simple example. And it could be that instead of going in the car, if you're able to, cycle. Yes, it'd be slower, but you'll see a lot more. Be good for your fitness as well. But it just creates that opportunity for change and gets yourself in a readiness to accept it in your mind and in your system. And so look for opportunities on a weekly basis. How can I create an opportunity for change? And it could be that you may look at, with your team, your organization, how can we service our clients or our customers in a different way that we've never done before? Try and think of new ways of almost creating that change as well. And it'll make you more adaptable, make you more agile, make you more open to new things when people share things. But it will also make you incredibly resilient when events come at you, adversity comes at you that you're not aware of, not in control of, but it'll help you respond in a more positive way. So there's my little boost for you today. And I hope that has given you a boost of resilience, a boost of thinking, a boost of something that will make you think, you know what, I'm going to do something different today, this week. And so I'd encourage you. I do thank you that you're listening right now to my podcast. And I appreciate that. And I'd encourage you to share that with your friends. I'd encourage you to subscribe so you get downloads of episodes are released on a weekly basis. And I do thank you again, for listening. And I'll see you and hear you on the next episode. Thanks a lot.